strict. I don't even know. I know I would. They wouldn't know. How they gonna find out? I ain't finna go and tell them. Like, who the fuck go to college? Not fuck. How the hell you got into that anyway? Yeah. Your ass be into some weird shit. I'm talking about like Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's like that
Welcome to
lemonade
Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco
like
Road, which is
alcohol
home to the Wake
connotation.
Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started
I
since
don't know.
early in the
They
day.
give
A
them
couple of
buzz,
teams
I
trying
guess.
to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number
Shit, look it up.
24
See if
team
you
in
care
the
about
country, the
ingredients so
Arkansas
much.
State Red Wolves, taking on the 6th-ranked team out of
I
Idaho, the
did.
Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm
Mike's
Reese
Hard
Davis,
Lemonade.
joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
You fabulous.
The Red Wolves will kick it off to get us underway.
Did you or did you not?
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out.
It's a
Tackled at the
fireball.
24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
But I'm saying like what's the like alcohol level, the alcohol content in it? Shit can't be that much. Exactly. Weak ass shit, man.
The offense will have...
Brigham or Bingham. It's Bingham. No, Bingham. Young, not no fucking you. Fucking loud and wrong, girl. You fucking up the damn school name. I just literally said the name and you going fuck it up right behind me. Crazy ass.
First time out of the half.
Ladder. The fuck?
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you're proved you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Nowhere to
Why the
run
hell
on
I
that
like
when he loses 4 on the carry.
Fuck.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Working
They
that
should.
right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Those corner routes are really, really good versus cover 2. You know, the corner's playing zone coverage, and that receiver can push up the field and really break out between the safety and the corner, and had a lot of success on that.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Demon Deacons line it up with a 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
I don't know yet.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. He's got his man. They will score. Touchdown, Wake.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they look like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Let's start with that pass. See that.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Smashes through. At the 35, he's open. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
I don't know. I probably did. I just don't remember. Wow.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Really?
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The Red Wolves racing to the line in a hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires downfield. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Red Wolves trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football
What
would
the hell
be
you over
field
there
position.
giggling and laughing? Well, damn wrong with you, girl.
Right now, after that last drive, to be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive.
Afterburners coming. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out,
So you
guys.
want to
You never
by
know
yourself?
what's going to happen in college football. Check
You
this
come
out.
back.
Middle Tennessee is ahead in this
Oh,
one.
shit.
This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out.
What you want?
They're up by 7 over TCU. We are the eyes and ears of the college
Hey, who you
football
think you is,
fan.
50 Cent,
Got you
man?
covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
Ready?
Now on second down. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Wide receiver shows motion. They want to just keep throwing it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
They're trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that,
you see how big that shit is?
To the air, it's Greener. They're bringing him.
Thanks for that.
This time it's complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense.
That's who?
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4.
You see
He's
how
looking
they
to
go.
throw. He'll take a shot. He's got it. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Demon Deacons are threatening on first and goal. They want to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
What was that you seen me?
Here he comes with the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's going up top. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
No. Never. They never did no shit like that.
This Red Wolves offense can get moving.
Fuck
Maybe
no, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least
swear.
some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an
Yeah,
opportunity to
that
make a statement here.
on
Yeah,
my
I know you
soul.
guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley.
Don't fucking play
Well,
with
he
me.
made the grab, but the doors closed quickly.
Try to
after
be
that.
funny.
And I like this. I want to find my running back.
Nah,
but
you
he's
try to
gonna
be
do a lot
funny.
more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm.
Yeah.
I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and
Science
maybe get a big play.
museum, skating.
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to
go.
the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And with the
Fuck
extra
no.
point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14.
Fuck. Yeah, you can't take this serious. It's like we actually y'all ever going well, like just going to damn 45th Street or some shit.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Look at that. What are they? Human centipede, though? Wow. What you heard about it? Wait, how the hell you know about it?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First down for this offense.
He real? Nah, but I'll watch it, though.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On second down, they'll take to the air. It's complete.
It
A
was
huge
slow.
pickup. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Arkansas State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Wow.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll throw it on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies, 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Miami.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this
Said
senior
Miami.
quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, the ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
You say you can't wait to see the see.
Headed to the end
See
zone.
that,
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
talking about the Cowboy
They've
Chiefs.
extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Using his legs, it's Barnes. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. The Red Wolves want to move quickly.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run.
Oh.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass hits complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
You sure are.
The Red Wolves are threatening in the red zone. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Fuck you, okay?
And the extra point
Fuck
is good, but they still
you.
trail 35-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
No fit.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Good at that.
Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Wake Forest, 35. Arkansas State, 21.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll keep it on the ground off right tackle. Running with power. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
I said,
might as well give it to him again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Trying to slam in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down.
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps up. A turnover.
And ball security is job security. You give the ball to your running back. You give the ball to your playmaker. You expect him to take care of the football, especially in these situations. All we're trying to do is run clock. Get that thing. Get out of here. We got the lead by 2 possessions. Try to find a way not to do what we just did. That's a horrible turnover there.
Feeling some heat. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. Finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Thought that was who? We thought that was my team. Oh, yeah. Cause I ain't know what the hell
From
you
his end
talking
zone,
about.
needs to be careful here. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1.
What the fuck is up? This bitch is on that G. Was it what? That thing.
Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. 2nd down now after the sack. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Looking to throw.
How?
For the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
Explain.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Just over 20 seconds to play, and they must recover this onside kick to have a chance. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of